In today's STEM Online, we're going to learn about crystallization by dissolving sodium borate, better known as borax, in boiling water. Once the water cools, the borax will form crystals onto a snowflake made out of pipe cleaner. If you'd like to try this experiment at home, be sure to have a grown-up with you.
First, I'll need a pot, measuring utensils, borax, string, bowls, popsicle sticks, clear jars, and pipe cleaners. I want to make 2 crystallized creations, so I made an icicle and a snowflake out of pipe cleaners. Next, it's time to measure things out. I'll need 3 tablespoons of borax per cup and 2 cups of boiling water. Next, I'll tie the snowflake to the popsicle stick to keep it hanging. You can use a string or floss. I'm using floss because I have plenty of it for good dental hygiene. I want to make sure the length is perfect. While the snowflake can't touch any of the sides, it should still be completely submerged in the solution. Once the water is done boiling, I can pour the water into the clear jars. It's important to mix in the borax while the water is still boiling hot.
The heat makes the molecules move farther apart from each other, which leaves a lot more room for the borax to dissolve than when the water is at lower temperatures.
Now I'll put the icicle and snowflake into the solution, and I'll check back every hour to see how the crystals are forming. Within the first hour, you can already see the crystals starting to form. How does this happen? As the solution cools, the water molecules come back closer together, which forces out the dissolved borax.
The borax crystals then rebuild themselves in cubes around something other than the water.
In this case, they reform the cubes on the pipe cleaner and on top of other formed cubes. To get a closer look, I take the pipe cleaners out of the solution. While the snowflake grew a lot more crystals, the icicle really gives us a cleaner look at what's happening scientifically. Because the pipe cleaner is so thin, the crystals had less space to reform, which made the cube shape of the crystals even bigger, which makes the cubes way easier for us to see. This process is called crystallization. For further reading, be sure to check out these resources.